the best podcast. It really is the Panel Pals, the European guys. God, I hate Europeans. Somebody give her a concussion test. Welcome back to the Panel Pals. We're your co-host. I'm MNStash.
And I'm Skull Ryan.
And today, we are continuing our watch-along of Spider-Man, the new animated series. It has been a while since we last did an episode, but we are back, and ready to talk about a pretty okay one. It wasn't anything spectacular, but not anything bad.
I liked it because I like goths. But what awful hair Christina had.
I was really confused by the colour scheme they were going for.
Ooh, yeah. It was like she'd had it was like she'd just splashed it in or some shit. We're on Head Over Heels, which is an episode where Spider-Man faces can't really call her a supervillain. More like a lunatic. Yeah.
I mean, the episode starts off pretty, it doesn't take its time necessarily with getting everything set up.
True. Chucks us in. We see Max Dillon. Don't get used to him.
Oh, mate.
Which is another... That's why it's so stupid that people say that The Party is episode 1. Because we then see Max over here.
But, mate,
we've seen him.
Max is a loser.
He's so lame. Peter literally... I don't get it. Peter literally says, do you want to be lab partners? Like, he offers friendship. And Max spits in his face. Because he'd rather work with his artificial intelligent clone of himself.
He was ahead of the times, mate. That's like, he's 20 years in the future. Did you notice that he looks like Todd McFarlane?
Does he?
Yeah, he just looks like Todd McFarlane. That's all I can think about now when I see him, is it just Todd.
Yeah, he does. Oh, my life.
So, it wasn't like him becoming Electro that sent him crazy. It was his parents buying him a female action figure that sent him over the edge.
I did notice the AI was male.
Todd's logic's it's crazy. He literally says, he's like, your kid comes home from school, does good, blah blah blah. You get him a reward, and you buy him, and I quote, the female, instead of like Superman or Batman or dinosaurs. And he's like, somewhere along the line, serial killers, begin. It's like,
getting a girl action figure.
It's like, listen, Todd. Okay, I'm not gonna have the X-Men without fucking Storm, Jean Grey, and Rogue now, am I?
You don't want to play with a sausage party.
It's funny as he made figures for Superman. He put he did Baby Joey. He did the Kaiju monster, but he didn't do Lois Lane or like Hawkgirl.
No.
Fucking Todd.
Unhinged. That Todd, mate. And he stole the Prowler and Venom's design.
What
the thing about Spawn, I've noticed, it seems hard story-wise. The designs are all cool as hell, but the story's just a bit meh.
It depends, I think the start's good, but then it really falls off. Do you think it's a story that, needs to end?
It's still going, actually, isn't it? Yeah. I think when he become King of Hell, it probably should have stopped. I'm not 100% in on Spawn, though, so I do not know. But all stories should end. Look at the shit we're putting up with Spider-Man now, man. If we'd have finished back in the 90s, then we wouldn't be in this mess, would we?
I would have
DC reboots every 10 years.
Mate, if I had the choice between what we got now or Spider-Man lives happily ever after, but it's that time where like he was the clone, and MJ and
Yeah,
him and MJ were gonna
he
move to
lost his
like,
powers.
and they're gonna move up. I can't remember where it was again. We did this like another episode. We forgot about the
Yeah, I
location.
think it was
Um,
Detroit or something,
was it
or Florida. I don't
uh,
know.
but like if they, like between those two, I'd take like that being a happy ending
Yeah,
over what we got now. But
easily, mate. It's gone too messy. But
did you notice
episode Y,
with is it her name Christina?
yeah,
That machine's just the Back to the Future one. Is that not the same thing?
the crown.
Yeah, like the one that
Yeah,
Doc
when Doc opens
has.
the door. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's like the same thing, isn't it? Doesn't it read your mind? Isn't that like the whole thing of it?
I believe so. You know
Ah,
what?
fellow Back to the Future fan.
That scene where like the crown sparks out or something because she's got too many plugs in the outlet. Yeah. Do you think it was the fact that there was too many plugs? I think Peter's spider sense going off while wearing them things is what made it go haywire. Know what I mean? Like, I reckon him
But it's
sensing
hard
danger
because
made the danger.
I don't understand the logic of this spider sense he's got. Because this spider sense can sense other people in danger that's like far away from him.
True, when he's
When
walking on the
Christine,
street and he
yeah,
senses that Christina's fallen.
yeah, what the fuck? That's not like a thing. How does that? This guy's like overpowered.
Wasn't it super convenient that she was on top of the building he was on the bottom of? Like,
What an
full
idiot.
city where she's trying to find Spidey.
I know she's not well, and she's trying to get his attention. But what a
Yeah,
stupid plan to get his attention.
she
You're giving
was
him like ten
pretty stupid.
seconds. You're hoping that he's in the vicinity.
Yeah,
But
it's one thing if there's like a crime and say someone's robbing a bank and she runs into the bank to be part of like the victims, if you know what I mean, to bait them out. But this jumping off a building, it is very. I
he's
kind of
not
understand
fucking
why she thought it was
Superman.
destiny. When he does actually turn up, it's like maybe it is destiny, because he did just happen to be down there.
It's
Very lucky.
stupid, mate. That was like the one part that was like really just exaggerating it too much for me.
What did you think of the subplot of Peter trying to open up to Mary Jane, but because he
I
spends
hate
so much of his life as Spider-Man, he kind of can't?
the only thing I liked was that scene of him trying to like figure it out while he's fighting crime. Like he's writing as he's like punching people.
Yeah.
Like that
And when
was
he's like
cool.
upside down, when it reveals he's upside down, talk about how cool his life is that he can't share with it.
Like that was cool, but then also like this Peter is so dense, it's unbelievable.
Harry literally says to him, "There's only one thing she wants you to put on that paper."
Yeah, he's a
But he won't
moron.
do it.
I can't stand this Peter sometimes. This Harry though is a fucking legend. I love this Harry.
As we've said before, this is the key Harry Osborn. This is the only Harry where I think they are mates.
They could actually live together. Like I hated the whole like I think in the was the '90s show that had it like Peter wasn't his like first choice to live
He
in his
wanted
house.
Flash, but
Yeah,
then his dad wanted him to not just be having parties all the time, yeah.
I think that's a bit shit. Like I'd rather them actually move in because they want to move in together.
Yeah. Even in I've been rewatching Spectacular, and even in that, it feels more like Harry only hangs out with Peter because neither of them have other friends. Like he goes to his house after school, but that's really the only reason the pals is because they've got no one else.
And also like he relies on him for the, homework.
Yeah. Because the second Harry joins the football team and gets popular, he mugs them two off.
Yeah, well Peter like, stays with Gwen. He even sacrifices it all.
Yeah. And it's
What did you think of Peter in this with MJ?
obviously I get why he can't tell her he's Spider-Man, but it's so painfully obvious that she doesn't give a shit about sharing secrets. She just wants him to admit that she fancies him. So it's just do it, dude.
It's like she makes it so obvious, isn't it? Didn't another episode end with her saying to Spider-Man that she likes someone else?
Yeah, the
Who else
hero
could
and
that
villain
be?
episode ended with them kissing full on Harry's couch. But then the next episode starts and it's like, oh, never mind, they're still just mates. Because this
And I'm really
episode ends
confused.
with them saying, are we still friends? And she goes, best friends. It's like, Jesus tonight, dude. We do briefly see Indy as well.
Yeah, and it's really confusing because like now him and Indy like just seem like strictly friends.
Yeah, even though the episode introducing her tells us otherwise at the very end, where she runs up and sees them naked. So he's
You could
like,
clearly tell that this show was just like, how can we keep them apart in any sort of circumstance? And they
yeah,
just sort of didn't care about the continuity of it all. It was just more like, right, doesn't matter, we need them apart at all times.
like they're saving it for the series finale, but then it doesn't even happen there.
He quits? Like, this is like one of the few, like, Spideys that just quit and that's it?
I was thinking the other day because that dog shit I didn't enjoy it. Spider-Man '94 comic come out and had nothing to do with the cartoon, and it got me thinking if they brought this back in comic form, it would start back up. And you just have Peter in his Spider-Man suit. Indy's awake. It's fine. It's like, well, what happened there? What changed his mind on all this? We're picking up 1 month after the end of the finale, and everything's back to normal.
We'll get to that eventually.
Yeah, we'll get there.
You know, I thought it was,
Christina.
like, stupid. Sorry.
No, go on.
I just thought it was stupid that, you know how Christina was saying about the coffee guy was Spidey?
Yeah, mate.
MJ stares at him, has to ask if that's real, and then the next day, she's like checking out the coffee guy's hand
His wrist.
because she's still not sure that this, you know, larger individual is not this built, tall, you know, athletic Spider-Man who also
Lanky.
sounds.
Spad.
You got this
He sounds
coffee
nothing
guy,
like him, yeah.
got a heavy accent, and then Spider-Man has the exact same voice and mannerisms as her best friend that she likes, and who she's meant to be a stalker for.
Yeah. The ironic thing is, Mueng, the fella who runs the drip den, was voiced by Reno Romano, who was indeed Spider-Man. So she's kind of right.
No fucking way. That's crazy.
Yeah, dude.
He's one of the
Enter
only ones with
Electro.
Batman and Spidey.
Yeah, I think he was Superman as well in something. Him and Nicolas Cage. Nicolas Cage just needs to voice Batman and then they've done it. The Trinity.
I think
Is there a comic villain who we could compare Christina to? Because a lot of the other
none comes to mind.
a lot of the other one-offs have been like references to someone else, like the Vulturions and Black Cat.
But even like with Christina, I just don't remember a stalker.
Not for Peter. It's normally Mary Jane, isn't it?
Jonathan
Is this
Caesar.
Jonathan Caesar? Her name was Christina Jonathan. No way, dude.
You know, also when she jumps off the building,
Yeah.
he changes into his costume in like 2 seconds.
One thing
It's
this show
just
does really well
quite
is
impressive.
the costume. Yeah, mate. And the idiot. Did she not look down before jumping? Because she lands on like the window cleaner's platform.
Mate, I swear to God, Spidey could have, you know, stopped the elevator the second time. He just didn't want to.
That whole the whole final fight, I think, is a bit like, whoa, Spidey, what are you doing? He's like, he sees she's got this acid gun to Mary Jane's face, and he goes, hey, your invention sucks. Why are you trying to piss her off? He's got a gun to your lover's fucking base. Shut up.
He also, like, he could have just taken the gun off her and just threw it,
Yeah.
you know, or even just given it to MJ and tell her to run. You know, I actually, when you think about it, that final act could have been resolved in like 20,000 ways.
Yeah. But he had to jump in and insult her, didn't he?
She's just a normal person. She poses no threat. But no, when she broke the web line, Spidey's just hanging there for like a solid few seconds where he could have easily webbed it like to the
Just watching
elevator
it.
again. Yeah, he's like, you know what, fuck this.
I thought it was funny as well how he stops the first lift, no problem, with a web line. And then he chooses to put himself underneath the second one to like fucking show off how strong he is or something, when he could have just done the web thing again. Like he crawls
This
under it like,
Spidey is ridiculously strong.
In the Shikata episode, mate, where he's like sprinting next to a bus doing like 80 miles an hour and he's not even out of breath. Like, Jesus Christ. Wouldn't want to mess with him. Imagine this one with the black suit.
Like, I feel like this one would. We were talking about it before, but I feel like he would actually let Cletus die in Maximum Carnage.
Oh, yeah, dude.
He'd probably do it himself.
Yeah. Dose for Danya. Jaws Carnage.
I mean, like, it's just weird how, like, he's so cool as Spider-Man, but as Peter Parker, he's such a moron.
I wonder if that's part of his cover. Like, he does it on purpose so no one ever considers the possibility.
He's, like, actively ruining his personal life.
Yeah.
Just because he doesn't want to tell his best friend who wants to be, you know, his lover, and would never ever tell a secret anyway that, like, he's Spider-Man.
In the bit where Mary Jane's talking to Harry, kicking off, and he goes like, as long as you don't go running back to Spider-Man. He says it as though she was dating Spider-Man and it wasn't just like a one-off kiss. Because she's not really... If this is carrying on from Spidey 1, she's not really dated him, has she? She got kissed by him in an alleyway. Kissed him a few episodes ago.
Because he hates the thought of it so much.
Yeah, he just really wants Peter to shag her. So he's like, don't go back to Spider-Man. But he's got his back. He's like backing Peter up with it. He's not like, you're right, Mary Jane. He is bang out of order. He's going, no.
Doesn't he even just say, like, he has to try harder to, like, get him to get with MJ?
Yeah. Goddamn hero, mate.
I don't know how much, you know, more hints this guy needs that MJ likes him in this.
He's just choosing to be willfully ignorant at this point. Because, come on, dude. Can anyone just build a friggin' psychic helmet? Standout ones. There's the bit where she bent over and, like, scratched her ass, and Peter was like, whoa, geez.
He gets so shy whenever a woman's just in front of him in the show.
She's like, obviously she's not interested in him that way, because she's already told him she fucking loves Spider-Man.
I actually liked, I did like, the Spider-Man in her, like, head.
Oh, yeah, mate. Seeing him as, like, a villain was cool. When she's like, you're in love with Mary Jane Watson, and he's like, you know what? Yeah.
That part was cool. I like the way that they sort of, like, he'd get so close to the camera, and his face would, like, his face would just be so distorted half the time.
Yeah. I did like how it looked like it'd go from picture to video, but it looked like an old, like, VHS type of thing. Like, you could see the static on the screen of the photograph.
Like, also, I think that entire sort of story's cool for this sort of like. I feel like it fits this show the most out of all the Spidey shows. And besides like some areas of execution, I do think that the concept's pretty good. Maybe the origin's a bit stupid though, just with the shock of
No,
the
they have
Back
to
to the
get there,
Future
didn't
machine.
they? It's a fun idea because I don't think we've had like, as we said then, it's normally Mary Jane getting stalked, isn't it? We've never seen someone who's just all in, unless it's by Craven. We've never seen like someone
I felt
all in.
bad for MJ when she's like, "Oh my god, I'm your stalker." I'm like, "Oh, poor MJ. She just doesn't fucking deserve this loser."
But is that just because she's fit or what? Like if it was Christina begging for secrets, would we have been so kind?
Well, I guess there is a bit of a personal bias towards it. But it's like this Peter's just like ruining this MJ's mental health.
she's not actually MJ, she's Deborah Whitman. He's just driving her nuts.
Instead of like all the Spiderman on her face, it's just all like Peter Parker. Like in Deborah Whitman's like she was proper loony. I felt
She's
bad though when they did a
unhinged in the comic.
backstory.
Because I started with the 90s animated series when I was little, before reading the comics. I thought she was just like his dorky, like, kind of science rival. But then when she turns up in the comics and she's married to like an abusive husband and she's genuinely nuts, I was like, Jesus, tonight. Same with Aunt Anna. When I read the comics and Aunt Anna's this lovely old lady, I'm like, what the fuck?
Why did they make Aunt Anna in that show such a bitch?
She's such a fucking...
She hates Peter for no reason?
Literally, it's no reason. It's like, what the hell has he done to you? Maybe
she was fucking fuming when she got married.
Maybe she fancied Uncle Ben and she knows Peter got him killed. She's only been mates with May all these years to try and get close to Ben. So that's blown. Or what if she only set Mary Jane up with Peter as like a favour to May, thinking it would last like 2 weeks, but then they end up getting married.
Just so May would like finally shut up about it.
Yeah.
But even like the only thing the comic got right, the new one, I thought, was just that Aunt Anna was just a dick to Peter.
Oh yeah.
That was like the only thing that felt in line with the show. Besides that, it was like really nothing.
No, mate.
I'm glad that Mary Jane yelled at her though. In that.
Oh yeah, that was the best bit. Tara Strong, mate, everyone's favourite voice actor as the baddie.
Sometimes I just hear Harley Quinn.
At least she kind of put on a bit of like a Brooklyn accent for this, instead of just speaking in a shitty Harley voice.
Some of the deliveries were funny. I can't remember like the exact lines, but she does like this like real soft, quiet voice when Spidey appears. And I was pretty sure he just tells her that she's like a moron.
Yeah. But he literally goes, what, do you think we're soulmates or something? Because he knows that she thinks that from the Peter Parker life, and she's like, yes, you know exactly. He's like his own worst enemy in this episode, dude.
That was a nice touch to detail, though. That's pretty cool.
Oh, dude. You know the professor who does the voiceover at the start when Peter's like swinging in, he misses class?
Yeah, at the very start.
Yeah, Jeffrey Combs that was. Now, I'm pretty sure he was the Scarecrow in Batman, the new animated series.
It does sound familiar.
And in Arkham Asylum, in the audio tapes, they go like, well, what Crane did to Dr. Murphy and Dr. Combs. You know, like Cillian Murphy and Dingy Combs. That's cool, mate. Cool tie-in.
I thought it was sad how the interview tapes was more scary than like Scarecrow himself in that video game.
I thought they were sick. How they were from Scarecrow's, like they were Scarecrow's interview tapes. He was the interviewer instead of the one getting interviewed. He's like testing his fear toxin. Then at the end, you hear Batman bust, and he's like, "Put it down, Cree." Like, oh shit!
It's so cool. I love when like you can hear the commotion in those sort of things.
Yeah. Oh, he was Scarecrow in Lego DC Supervillains as well.
What a legend! That's the definitive one there.
Oh no way, dude! It says on IMDb, Scarecrow, Kite Man.
Oh yes, yes.
He was man. Oh, and he was the Question in Justice League.
What?
That's him. Sick.
I will say, like, speaking of voice actors, this like every episode we watch of this show, the more cooler I think Neil Patrick Harrison is as Spider-Man.
Yeah.
He's actually pretty decent. I don't know why.
Yeah, dude. He's not doing too much. He's better in this than in Shattered.
Yeah, I was gonna say like the like I guess the direction they wanted to take in Shattered Dimensions was just so much worse than what it was here. Because here it's actually like really good.
You hit the nail on the head when we did Shattered Dimensions, and you said this Spider-Man just feels invincible because, as we discussed, like Shattered Dimensions, if that takes place when it come out, comics-wise, and this is 616, he's just manhandling like Kraven and Juggernaut and everything. While in the comics, he just got his shit pushed in by Kraven's family. If the Spider-Man from that, the Amazing Spider-Man in Shattered Dimensions, just feels like he's never had any trouble with anyone. He just walks in
also, like,
and sorts them out.
I got fucking sick of him repeating every single line.
Oh, ashes
the
to
amount
ashes.
Of times, sand to sand. The amount of times I heard that was insane.
He's
but
defo like better in this. So he gets more personality in this, didn't he?
Yeah, there's two different personalities in with like Peter and Spidey, but also just like they're not as even his Spidey isn't that joyful.
Nah, he's tormented. This one.
He feels a bit like Todd McFarlane, like Spider-Man. Like this one, this Spidey gives me the same vibe as Todd's in the sense of like,
yeah,
he would complain that a thug is trying to kill him after he's fought Thanos. Like I could see this one talking to like MJ saying like, yeah, I fought Thanos and this random guy in the street thinks he's gonna kill me with a knife. That's the problem with comics though. It gets to a point where like no thug would want to try their luck.
I've always thought, yeah, like when the caliber of baddies he takes on, and then some random dickhead's gonna just fucking shoot him. I don't think so, mate.
Especially like we were saying before, like Arkham Batman.
Yeah. After like the second time he survived a night of pure supervillains untouched, the random dude on the street's not going to try and take a crowbar to the bat's head.
This one's
you
fucking
see him
lethal though. If you try to like take a swing at him, your arms are going to be broken.
In this very episode, mate, when he's fighting crime as he's writing in a notebook, he's barely even paying attention to you. He's just slaughtering you.
That's like the Spidey aspect of this show's great. It's just a shame that like the Peter Parker aspect's a bit lame at times, with how fucking oblivious he is. I wish they kept the camera like gag where he talks to the camera.
Oh, from the first episode.
Yeah, I wish they kept that as like a thing.
Spider-Man. Yeah, it'd be good to get into his head, wouldn't it?
Does this show
we get a lot of like narration, like internal monologue? I was just about to ask you because like
we got
the camera bit. We've got the camera bit in episode 1, but otherwise, even like to compare it again to Spectacular, you'll just be swinging around the city being like, well, what's the matter, Pete? Life's finally going your way. You got a girlfriend, you got... And he's like talking out his problems like Spidey does in the comics. Like the narration
It's the
boxes
best
where
when he
he's like,
just
now I've got
swings
to deal with
around
it.
and talks to
Yeah,
himself.
you get some lovely swing art. I love that bit. But in this, no, I think you mostly just see him venting to like Harry.
That's where like the camera could have been such an easy like opportunity for that. But also, do some of the sound effects in this sound like Ultimate Spider-Man 2? Like the video game?
Like the web swinging in there.
But even like the transitions?
Oh shit, yeah. With the boom. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I love that game. I don't love the Venom races, but besides that, you know.
Oh yeah, you got the black suit though, didn't you?
Yeah, fucking finally. Even the combat tours were a pain in the ass. Because you can't, like, you know, really take on a group of enemies in this game. The combat's not refined for it. So, like,
I'd say what's overpowered is the flying kick, where you jump and press attack and just goes.
Oh, I
right
spam that.
Yeah, dude, it's the only way to kill Venom.
Or like, when you fight like the combat tours, especially with I can't remember the gang name, but it was like the Asian one. They were so overpowered because you had some would throw like throwing knives, others had like a different kind of projectile, and then the female members had like fireballs.
Yeah, I remember
and it
that.
was just like unbearable to fight them. I'd run away and then wait for one to peek around the corner and like web them and bring them over to me, just so I could like start spamming the punch attack.
You've reminded me of a similar tactic I had to use in the Spider-Man 2 game, where you do random civilians will shout you over.
Help,
and if it was them robots, if it was them robots from the last Black Cat mission that were tearing shit up, I'd just turn off the GameCube and like reset because I just could not defeat them. They'd kick my ass everywhere.
Oh mate, that mission was a pain in the ass when like all the robots just were just in that, what was it, the back of the warehouse?
Yeah. With the guy with the eye patch who you never see again.
That was a pain in the ass. Even just, I think the best part of like, it's pretty useless, but I always loved when you're webbing up like a goon, and then you put him on the lamppost.
Yeah.
And just watch him dangle there.
Just good flavor in it. Like, yeah, it doesn't really do nothing, but it looks cool, and it looks like something Spider-Man would do.
Freaking Spider-Man 2 was a menace because you could grab like a random thug, take him to the top of the Empire State Building, and then pile drive his skull into the pavement from there. And then the game has like the audacity to say he's fine.
Yeah.
I also love how in that game you could just beat them up after they're like knocked out on the ground.
Yeah, mate. Still going. Absolute ledge. Coming up then, dude. I think next we're finally on Electro.
About time, because I've been really wanting to watch the Electro episodes. Is it like a 2-in-1 or are you just doing one for Electro?
You know what? I don't think there's anything. I don't even think indie appears at all. So there's nothing really stopping us from doing both Electros in one, if you like.
Then how many... If we do that... I'm just trying to figure out how many episodes we have left. So Mind Games is a 2-parter.
Yeah, mate.
If we do the 2 Electro ones, that's 2 there. Have we done... We haven't done Silver Sable yet, have we?
No.
That's 5. And then there's the Flash Memory.
That one's a bit shit. We could probably, if you like, Could do Flash Memory and Silver Sable in the same one.
If the Flash one, I can't remember the Flash one.
This was
Flash Thompson
this episode we've done
tested.
today. He becomes clever, and then because of a serum, but then it starts killing him. But this Flash is a dickhead. He's not in the comics or in like Spectacular. This Flash is literally just a dick. But
Spectacular Flash was the best.
Oh yeah, he was boss. We've not really squeezed a long one out of this episode because there was not a lot to say. But there's even less to say about the Flash episode. So I reckon we probably double up.
Brian Michael Bendis is a part of the writers for the Flash episode.
I think he's on all of them. Or at least as producer.
Who voiced Flash? Devon Sawa? Who was that?
Who the hell is that?
Why is he next to Ed Sheeran on IMDb?
Not Ed Sheeran.
He was in Final Destination. Twisted Metal. It was in Chucky.
It should have been Tom Wilson.
PI. Oh, I missed that. We gotta watch Back to the Future.
We gotta, dude. But I've been noticing it more while I've been watching Spectacular. Every time Stan Carter turns up, I'm like, oh my god. It's Biff. Biff Electro.
Every time you read Death of Gene DeWolf, you're just gonna hear Thomas Wilson's voice.
Happily, dude, he's boss. There's a scene in the Master Planner episode where he and Gene DeWolf are stood next to each other. I'm watching it the other day, I was like, holy shit, if Spectacular had continued, you'd fucking get it.
Do you think they would have made it adult in that sense? Because the Justice League show was still a kid's show, yet they kind of showed Grundy getting just shot up to bits by the mobsters.
They do discuss death, they mention death in Spectacular. The word, unlike in the 90s where they get sent to another dimension. So I reckon they could have probably done... I don't think there's any straight up murders in Spectacular, except for Uncle Ben. So I'm not too sure if what they could have done to get around it. But there's definitely death. I mean, Peter accepts he's going to die when he's trapped in the Master Planner's lair. And
even
what else
the
was
Black
there?
Suit Saga was pretty, mature.
Yeah. In episode 4, when he thinks Marco and O'Hearn think Shocker's killed Spider-Man, and then he literally says, I'm not dead. When he comes back, he says the word dead, so we know people know of death in this universe.
And the 90s one.
Yeah.
What happened to this? What happened to that Uncle Ben in the 90s world?
like in the MCU, he just left.
The mistake Peter made was not holding the torch properly, so Uncle Ben just hurt his hand while doing some shit. And I'll promise never to not pay attention again.
I thought it was funny how Christina survived at the end.
That was
now thinking
bullshit,
back,
mate. She's basically paralyzed.
It does crush. She should not be walking unaided for a while. There's obviously she doesn't come back because we've only got 13 episodes. I'm not going to waste 2 on Christina, but it's just very. I think it was because she's a teenager, and they were like, "Shit, we can't kill a teenager." If it had been an older woman, I'm pretty sure it just wouldn't have showed her getting put away.
I do think it's funny that they all looked her way when she was like, "Spider-Man is," and they were like, and then as soon as she said the guy there, they would have said. As soon as she said the guy's name, they all went "All right, someone get a concussion test."
Yeah, they all know Mwang. What the fuck?
Yeah. Yeah, he's just like everyone's coffee guy. Do you think he was confused when MJ just like grabbed his hand?
I think he got a bit overly excited. Is there anything else I
Anything
can help you
else I
with?
could do?
She goes, no. Poor fella. But yeah, he was in
I still can't believe she had a double
Spider-Man
check.
Unlimited. I know, yeah, mate. You can tell by the frame alone.
She's kissed him. Like
She's
she
seen
knows what he.
his chin. She knows that she's the colour of him at least.
Yeah.
She's seen Spider-Man's chin, so she knows it's not Mwang with his friggin' double chin.
She genuinely thought about it too at the start, like when she said the name.
I'm going to try and find if there's any instances of Spider-Man having a stalker in the comics. I know there's one lady who claims he's stalking her, who then writes a book about it because she just happens to be like in the area when he fights like 3 different supervillains, and she thinks he's doing it for his attention.
If it was Daredevil, he would get her pregnant, marry her in secret, then just fucking leave her to die by bullseye.
Daredevil defo would have just fucked her and been done with it, wouldn't he?
That's basically canon as well.
And we know Daredevil exists in this universe because we've already seen Fisk.
Boom, 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 boom. Dun, 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 dun.
But you got to believe in cryptozoology. I mean, a human devil.
I guess, do we count like Venom as the stalker?
Ooh, perhaps, you know.
I always
Maybe.
love that one scene where he goes to Aunt May's house.
Oh, mate, that's
And he's
so
like
like
being
rubbing
so
it in his
nice.
face.
Yeah.
His Peter home. Well, I know I keep going on about a different cartoon, but Spectacular did something similar to that, where he turns up at Flash's party and then he goes back
Yeah,
to the lab,
camera.
Connor's lab, and he's like, just let me have a word with me bro for a minute. And like pulls him aside and he's like, we're very disappointed that the Daily Bugle's taking the piss with our big story.
But even
So
like
he's like,
in Flash's party, doesn't he go to like the camera and records like, has anyone seen Peter Parker?
yeah.
He's like he's looking for him.
That's Peter's looking for Eddie because it interrupts Hobie Brown because he kicks the door in Peter and he's like, did anyone just see Eddie Brock? And then at the very end, Eddie like has a little recording saying, "Oh, he's back."
I fucking love Spectacular, man. That's such a good show.
Fast, dude. It is. It's been incredible rewatching it now. I'm up to the one now where they're all bidding for like the Rhino armor. I think it's the one with Silver Sable and Roderick Kingsley.
I just love the Mysterio episode.
Oh yeah, dude.
That bar fight I love how, like, so good.
In the whole master planner bit is just fantastic. Like the first 4 episodes of season 2 are incredible. You got Mysterio, Craven's a bit shit, but you know, and then Sinister Six and Master Planner, like all part of a plan. And then in the Sinister Six one, they all avoid jail except Mysterio. But then you find out later on that was indeed a robot.
He's sick, mate. He just doesn't give a shit.
Fantastic. We'll have to do that before long as well. I'll happily rewatch it all again straight away. It's that good.
Oh, I'll hold off on my rewatch then.
Ooh.
Because yeah, I really want to watch this again.
We'll speed through these then.
I got episodes. I'm looking at the DVDs now because you know it's not on streaming.
Ooh.
Episodes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many episodes are in one season?
13, I think.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. Then I have...
Are these in installments? Because that's how they sell them around here. You can't buy like season 1. You've got to buy like season 1, episodes 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, these are the DVD, like they're all volumes. So then
Yeah, the volumes.
it's also
yeah.
weird because they don't like separate the seasons. They keep it all like in one numbering, which really annoys me.
Really? So like,
So
you could buy
yeah,
like
because it goes
13,
like
14, 15.
well, it goes like volume 4 is episodes 10 to 13, then volume 5 is episodes 14 to 20, and then volume 6 is episodes 21 to 26.
Yeah. So it's not the same. I get you. It's not the same number for everyone.
Yeah, and it's season 2 because like volume 6 ends with Curtain. Such a good show.
Yeah. Oh, it's boss.
I had a crush on Liz Allen growing up, just from this show.
Liz. This is the best Liz we've ever had, certainly. Do feel bad for her. I always say, like, they always talk about Parker look, but at the end of the day, he's still got, like, the supermodel wife and the superpowers. Meanwhile, poor Liz loses a brother, a husband, a son goes crazy. Like, it's the Alan look you've got to watch out for.
Even like the Brant look.
Yeah, with their brother, fucking crime boss.
Suck.
Her love interest when she was with Flash Thompson, and then he becomes Venom, dies. I don't even know what's up with him nowadays.
I'm trying to also. Oh yeah, I wanted to say. Do you know what's one trope I just can't stand?
Go ahead.
In Spidey comics or in Spidey media, whatever. Whenever he goes like, "Oh, I'm actually pretty happy," it always goes to shit in the next page. I'm just so sick and tired of it.
That really come to a head in like last month's issue, didn't it? Where he's swinging around town with Black Cat. He's like, "This is great."
He's literally
suddenly a big
I'm
new
happy
fucking villain
for once. Hellgate appears. It's like, okay.
It's like a boring way to make you, instead of showing that he's happy, just have him tell you.
But it's
like,
also
well, his
annoying
actual
that like,
life's been shit for ages.
especially with modern Spidey, I noticed that like they always just every time he says he's happy, some shit has to happen. It's just a lazy way of making him like so they can say like, hey, but see, we do make him happy.
Yeah, but they just tell us they've made him happy and then ruin it immediately. That's what I mean. They're telling us instead of showing us.
Also, for any Aussies out there,
Ooh.
JB Hi-Fi is selling Spider-Man the New Animated Series Season 1 on sale for $15. Pick that up while you can.
Me.
It's the only cartoon they're selling. It's like a main
Really?
store,
It's that
like
good?
retail store.
Ooh.
For like DVDs and stuff like that, and like records, and it has figures there too.
We've got HMV for that, but it's wildly overpriced.
Yeah, they're okay. Sometimes they're a bit overpriced. But no, JB's like one of the main stores that's a retail store.
Ooh.
But I had two versions of Spider-Man the New Animated Series because I'm pretty sure I had the old one and I had the one that's still selling because they've been selling this for like years.
Yeah.
But one of them's like out of order with the episodes. And wait, where is my disc?
Oh, it's got me. We've had so much shit from episode order for this friggin' series.
Yeah, like this one's in order. The DVD that I've been watching.
A good order. Yeah.
Yeah. So like whenever you say like an episode, I don't have to like even. I'm just scrolling to the next one naturally.
Ah, nice.
I've only got. I know this is just sort of gone off on a tangent about DVDs.
Nah, we started off on a tangent about modern ASM.
That's where you watch the panel bells.
Yeah, mate.
I've only got 4 DVDs of the '90s show, and I got rid of Disney Plus. I'm a bit, I'll have to
The
like
90s
somehow
show
get the rest.
The only available DVDs that I've seen for it. Again, you can't just buy them in season 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There was Spider-Man versus Daredevil, which I do have. And then there was one
Yeah, I
Spider-Man
got that
versus
one. Yeah.
Green Goblin. Instead of having a full season, it's like select episodes. Like that Daredevil one was 2 episodes, and they've packaged it like it's a movie.
Kingpin
Which is
bonus 1966 classic
yeah,
episode.
dude,
What?
you get Kingpin? Do you get and a blind man shall lead them from Fantastic Four?
Stanley's soapbox? You know, I created a soapbox. There's Return of the Green Goblin.
Yeah,
which
that's
is like
one
the
when Mary
one where
Jane
like,
dies.
and then the Venom Saga, which is my favorite DVD for the '90s show.
Ooh, nice.
Mate, I've had these for like years. Like literally childhood DVDs.
Yeah.
I've watched the Venom one to death.
Is that good, mate? Is that good that's what they based the movie off?
Prometheus. And then just
but
the and then Spider-Man's just the other one. That's just all it's called, is just Spider-Man.
Just Spider-Man. Sick.
Spider-Man's actually got, what is it? Chapter search index? What the fuck?
Sins of the Father, part 94.
Your best bet would probably be what, mate? Just like getting someone to make a custom DVD.
That's what it's looking like. Like I do have Disney Plus. I don't pay for it, but I use it. So if I was cheeky, hook your computer up to your PlayStation, screen record the whole season. Fuck you, Disney.
Wait, as soon as that said, like, you just see like a dot on our foreheads.
The mouse sends his regards.
Also, from our Lord and Savior JB Hi-Fi, I got the Batman complete series on Blu-ray, which is sick.
No, dude. The Reno Romano one.
Yeah, I need to like actually finish the rewatch.
Oh.
I started it like years ago, then never like finished it.
I recently rewatched a load of that as well, but I fell off about halfway through season 3. But like 1 and 2 were boss because it was like just gothic as hell.
I like the skies were like red, green, purple.
Yeah. The intro of the first episode, boss, where he takes down Rupert Thorne and he does the I'm Batman. And then he goes home and Alfred's made him a cake for like 1 year anniversary of being Batman.
Mate, there's this one thing that's like sick to get. I got it on Amazon. I'm pretty sure it is like an official release and not some like bootleg. They have like a Blu-ray and DVD version. I went with the Blu-ray. Yeah. Batman the Animated Series, like the complete edition.
Jesus.
It's got everything.
There's like 100 friggin' episodes.
You got like, there's 5 discs in the first case. Christ. But then it gets better, mate. Because in the big case, the second one, there's like, let's see, 4 discs and then a bonus disc. But the bonus disc has like, you know, the Heart of Batman, Concepting Harley Quinn. Sorry, it's dark in my room. And then you get more bonus discs. You get Batman Sub-Zero and Batman Mask of the Phantasm.
With it?
Yeah.
No way, dude. Like, the movie is compact, so it is the complete collection, dude.
The only thing it's missing is, like, Mystery of the Batwoman.
Even then, that was the new Batman Adventures. That was from the new, wasn't it? So, like, yeah, you've got Batman the Animated Series. I think so. It is to me, because that's, in my mind, that's what he based the Beyond suit off, because she literally wears a silver Batman Beyond suit. But technically that's a different show, innit? It's got the same like voice actors, but all the
But then
designs are different.
the only thing is though, like I got Batman Mask of the Phantasm on 4K.
Oh, so you got it anyway.
Yeah, but like I haven't even watched this on 4K yet. I want to see like how good it is in quality.
Yeah.
Because I keep my DCAU in order, like the DVDs. So then after that, I got like
Oh,
Superman, the complete animated series
nice.
on
That's boss as
Blu-ray.
well.
Justice League seasons 1 and 2. They had to come separately, like like a whole case for season 1 and a
Yeah.
separate one for season 2. But then you got Justice League Unlimited, just the complete series. There was more than one season, wasn't
The
there?
complete. Yeah, there's 3, I think.
Yeah, so it's all there. On a Blu-ray.
Nice.
There is 3 discs. I'm guessing it's just like a disc for each season.
That's compact, isn't it? Because there was like 24 episodes a season.
Well, I do have a certain copy of X-Men the animated series that may have every single episode in one disc.
Don't tell Mickey.
And then to cap it off, I got Batman Beyond the Blu-ray.
Nice.
I do have Revenge of the
DCAU is
Joker
so fucking
somewhere.
good, dude. Nearly everything in the DCAU is just top fucking quality.
Oh, mate, Revenge of the Joker. Oh, sorry, not Revenge. Return of the Joker is in the
Yeah.
Blu-ray with like the rest of the show. It's there.
Oh, nice.
So you got the fucking
I
movie
love how
there. I forgot about that.
they're including the movies in with it as the part of the experience.
It makes it complete.
Yeah, mate.
Like owning the DVDs is just so much better.
I must agree. I'm desperately scrambling for whatever I can find myself because streaming's gone to shit. It's worse than normal telly ever was with like having to have 7 different subscriptions. I'm not doing
Even
it.
just like they're doing ads now. Why are they doing ads?
Yeah, cheeky bastards.
Honestly, one of my favorite DVDs I got is the Steel book of Spawn, the animated series.
Oh yeah,
It's
sick.
sick. It's this cool cover of Spawn. The logo Spawn's like lifted so it's like 3D and it's like
Nice.
shiny metallic.
Ooh.
That show was
Cool,
so
that.
cool, and it was like 90% of the coolness was just Keith David.
There's no stopping him.
Who made you God, little man? Such a sick
We'll be seeing a
scene
lot of
where
him when we do Spectacular.
he's the voice I hear for Tombstone.
Yeah.
Do you reckon there's any voices in the new animated series that you'd hear for the comics?
Honestly, no. Like, maybe if comics ever introduced Christina or some shit, then it'd have to be. But for now, I'm afraid not. There's no definitive portrayals in this.
Because I feel like MJ would be. I like MJ a lot from Spectacular.
I think her voice is too sexy.
But like in Spectacular, I like she's got. I like when MJ has the raspy voice.
Yeah. Emma Stone has a similar thing going where like her voice is like weirdly deep.
She should have just played MJ. Like I don't know why they casted a redhead to play the blonde, and then they cast the blonde to play the redhead.
Yeah. And in Raimi as well. Because like Kirsten Dunst is Bond and Gwyneth, no, what's her name? Grease Dallas Thingy Dallas Howard is redhead.
Why do they keep doing that for?
So, dude, coming
Their
up,
Gwen was
we're
actually
about to...
kind of more
Go ahead.
accurate than Andrew's Gwen.
Andrew's Gwen was it's the reveal of like he tells her straight away that he's Spider-Man, meaning you can never have that Spider-Man killed my father type of drama because she'll always be like, well, Peter wouldn't kill me dad.
They had to like do that. Instead of that drama, it was more just stay away from her.
And Captain Stacy in the comics fucking loved Spider-Man. He was like his biggest supporter. He was like the anti-Jonah Jameson. And then in the movie, he's like, I hate Spider-Man. Arrest Spider-Man.
Fucking, what's his name? Mr. Krabs. Clancy Brown.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. He was Rhino as well.
Yes, Mama. Mama,
yeah.
Mama. And then I always thought it was weird. As a kid, man, I always thought it was weird when Spidey was saying, like, you know, Mama's here.
Yeah.
I love Josh Keaton. He's so good.
He is definitive young Spidey. What you reading then before we go? What you reading nowadays?
I'm catching up on Spider-Man 2099.
Nice.
But besides that, when I go to like DC, I'm going through Superman. I just started the Triangle era. Basically, like he just returned to Action Comics. Finally.
Oh, you know what? Would you use any new animated series voices for other characters? Like maybe you could use Harry as Miguel's brother, for example.
It's hard because like I think we said this when we did the comic club, but like for Gabe, I hear Josh Keaton.
Yeah, it's Josh. Yeah, dude.
I don't know why I hear Josh Keaton.
Oh yeah, it's 100% because he's young with brown hair. I think.
Even just like I said, I think I also said during that I hear Val Kilmer's voice as well during Spider-Man 2099.
Yeah. As Tyler Stone.
Yeah, which is just like I know he played Tyler Stone in the game, or was it Walker Sloan in the game? Did they change the name?
Walker Sloan, original character.
Yeah,
he was like,
but
he just didn't mention Tyler.
It's still like to me, it's just still like blends in. But no, like Josh Keaton's just gotta be. He's gotta be Gabe. who do you read Lila with? Because I sort of just imagine Marilyn Monroe's voice, like considering she's like clearly based off her.
We said this during the comic club as well. To me, Lila is Arlene Sorkin.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Slipped my mind. Are we going with Marilyn Monroe just because of
Yeah.
What she looks like?
Because that's literally what she's designed like.
Yeah.
Incredible, pal.
I still love when Miguel says, like, kill that one.
And it's Aunt May. Looks at the screen as he does it.
yeah. He fucking breaks the fourth wall just to sort of like, hey, this one's for you guys.
Thank you, Miguel. Jesus.
But also,
probably
when I get the chance, I'm gonna read the Spectacular Spider-Man Omnibus.
Nice.
Because I'm fucking pumped to go through like, mate, Child Within, Death of Vermin, the issue 200. What's on your reading list?
Well, we are still going through Ultimate Spider-Man for our comic clubs, but I'm taking a bit of a break from that because we've been smashing through that. Been reading a lot of old Batman, like the 300s of Batman. I've just had a brilliant issue. I think it was 304, where Batman thinks he's been killed, but it was all a plot by the Spook to make Batman fucking go nuts or some shit so he could kill him like on screen and get the credit. And I was like, just seeing the Spook.
I've been meaning to continue reading Batman.
As I said to you then, though, I'm going to go back through 80s Spidey. Like, I'm going to go through Spectacular and just smash through.
What's one comic that you're looking forward to reading that like you haven't read before?
Ooh, that's a deep one. Let's think. it'll just be these random Batmans, I think. Like, obviously, it's Batman, so you know all like the key bits, but random little issues, like that random spook one, I was like, oh shit, yeah, this dude rules.
Wait,
I tend to just... I've read everything like I wanted to read. Like, I've read all... obviously, I've read all of Ultimate up till he dies, and I've read all of 2099 years ago, so I might reread that pretty soon.
Is The Flash by Jeff Johns good? Because I've been meaning to read that finally.
Is that where Wally takes over?
I think it is.
Oh, no, that
'cause he's
was...
got, like, the white eyes.
Is it Rebirth? The Flash
It looks
Rebirth.
very
where, like,
90s to me. It looks very 90s.
if it's what I'm thinking, I have read it ages ago, but there was a bit where, like, every other... You know, there's like a million Flashes in there. There's like Max Mercury and all that shit. There's a bit where they all turned up, and in my mind, I was a bit like, oh, okay. Now we've got these guys. The best Flash in my mind is... Let me find it here. Right as Wally takes over. I think
this is Wally as
Johns.
Flash.
Is it Jeff Johns then? Let me see. Oh, then yeah, it's sick. If it's like if it's the one I'm thinking of, yeah, it's Boss. Is there fastest man alive? Never heard of him. And he's getting dragged into like prison.
I know, because I got the omnibus of it because it was like pretty cheap, and it was just volume 1 of like the Jeff Johns stuff, and the cover's got like Mirror Master, Captain Cold, and like an evil fucking Flash.
Yeah, dude, I'm looking at it here. Yeah, as I recall, yeah, they were Boss. Like, he's trapped in like Wonderland or some shit where no one knows who he is.
I can't wait. Yeah, I've been meaning to read Flash.
All of Wally Flash is fucking Boss. Like, it starts off ironically slow, but it's still like it's got to set up everything. Obviously.
Oh, you know what else was sick? I only read like the first issue. That for some reason just never read the rest. George Perez's Wonder Woman. That's a sick series.
Oh shit! Yeah,
the
maybe
first
talk
issue
about
was
that.
Incredible. I just didn't get around to like continuing it. He nailed.
I remember you sending me pictures of it, and I was like, "That looks fucking Boss."
It's like the origin's like I think double size, so it's like a pretty hefty book.
Yeah,
but it's like really enjoyable.
I've been rereading. As I said to you, I've already started rereading like 80s-ish Spidey because started at 252 where he returns, and the cover is Amazing Fantasy, but he's in the black suit.
I believe so. Yeah.
Then yeah, I'm halfway through the first issue of that because it's in the big book I've got about Venom. But if you ask me, as good as Amazing is, I've always preferred Spectacular. Just because it's less
Spectacular got in his groove, mate. It was like unstoppable.
Yeah, mate. For example, issue 150 in a Spectacular has many like ass shots of Black Cat. There's a bit where she's peeking at Spider-Man over like a brick wall. Oh. And it's all the definitions in her ass.
Yeah, that's great.
And then the next page, she jumps off the building and she is spread eagle outside.
Wait, whenever JMD Mateus and Sal Buscema went on the book, that's when it was like game over. Like for the other series, they could not compete.
Yeah, Spectacular is. It lives up to its name, dude. It's fucking spectacular.
What did you think of Web of Spider-Man? Like, did you actually like Web of Spider-Man, or was it more just like a checklist?
Very like, yeah, it felt very like we're the third book, but that first issue where he's got the first issue is vital, so you can't really like talk any shit about it.
Like, I just love that like the Vulturions are a key part of the symbiote saga.
Yeah. The whole... If you're gonna skip a book, it would have to be the Todd McFarlane one. Because it was all self-contained. Yeah. They're just if especially you want even more Spider-Man. Oh yeah, dude.
He didn't even
But
stay on it for long. That's the funny. I know he was like doing everything. That must be pretty difficult. But he still was only on the book for like a couple years, was it? Like he did like 14 or so issues, I feel like.
yeah, he didn't stick around. It seems. But
Did he do Spawn for long before he like let someone else take over?
not too sure. I'm skimming through web of to see like when it stops being vital.
I mean, Web of Spider-Man had like the best Rose issue. So we have it to thank for that.
Yeah, it's all good. As you say, if you're going to read Spider-Man, read it all, because why not? At least read it all until 300.
Yeah,
Well,
I mean, just
spectacular 200, really.
remember the
Dude,
I
yeah,
am the Spider
Web of...
phase.
yeah, dude. Web of issue 30, I think, was the one with the rose on the cover without his mask.
That's the sickest cover though as well for the Rose. That's so cool.
It's just how he teams up with like Spidey's coolest fucking villain for so long. Like they are best mates. It's like how Fisk has Bullseye as like his lunatic like main henchman, and the Rose as the hobgoblin for his. Sick, dude.
I mean, I love like more of the start of their friendship where the Rose just still just couldn't really stand him. Then they even go like, boss, how long do I have to put up with him? And he's just like, as long as it takes. Fucking,
Yeah,
it's the Hobgoblin.
he keeps going like, Hobgoblin, go to this
Yeah.
warehouse and rob this, and then it'll cut to like the Rose's mind, and he'll be like, I really hope someone just shoots him when he turns up. And then whenever Hobgoblin comes back, he's like, great job, Hobgoblin. And in the narration box, he's like, shit, I really wanted someone to just shoot him.
He was sick of him. And then eventually, mate, they just become best buds.
Yeah, because they were both like, I'll put up with him now while he's useful.
Yeah.
Both trying to outsmart the other.
Oh, mate, finally they have I was waiting for like a physical copy to rewatch Superman, like the last one.
Yeah.
Because I was not gonna spend like $30 on Apple TV to watch it when I could just spend the same amount of money and get the steelbook. So like, why would I do that for? And they finally said that it's coming out the 8th of October. I still don't know why we have to wait the longest for it,
I know, yeah, I thought it was already out.
but even like I think in America they're getting like the physical copies in this month. They
So
never have to
annoying.
wait anything
We're looking forward to that. And the sequel, which they've now announced.
tomorrow. James
Man of
Gunn doesn't
tomorrow.
stop.
Good. Pump him out while you can, pal.
I'm
It's
just like
best to do it now
if it
rather
was
than...
delayed, that'd be insane.
It is ballsy, like, because it did... If I feel like it only just come out as well. Like, the movie as a
Also,
whole.
compare it to the Batman. We have to wait
Yeah,
like a
what the
solid
hell?
5 years for a sequel, and then here he's like, 2 years.
And we'll be looking forward to that. Next up, then, as we said, Electro. Do you want to just do them both?
Yeah,
Because we
the time.
keep
I
cutting
mean,
out to
like,
do Comic Club.
the,
These have been taken a while.
but also like the timeline of this show is already messed. Even when you watch it in order, it's still messed up.
Yeah. His
So I
relationship on with MJ seems to be like out of the loop with the rest of the timeline.
it's just it's like really confusing.
Electro then, eh?
Well,
Coming up next term on Panel Pal.
I just can't wait for the one where he's like in the TV.
Yeah, mate. We'll watch them two for next then. And
That's
then
the
we'll double up
sickest one.
there might only be 3 left then of these if we do double Electro, and then if we double up Flash Memory and Silver Sable, then we only have the Cravens, the Mind Games, and then we're done and dusted.
Are you excited for the Flash episode?
There is some funny bits, as I recall, with like the stupid biker brothers. So yeah, shouldn't be too bad. Be a bit of banter going.
I can't remember much of it, but I mean, I'm just sort of hoping that like Neil Patrick Harrison could carry it.
The Silver Sable one's quite good, as I recall.
It's weird how Sable like gets adapted in just the most odd things.
I thought it was weird in Spectacular when she's Silvermane's daughter, just because they both have silver in the name.
And Hammerhead's wasn't she his like wife?
It was like his ex-girlfriend or something.
That's fucking weird.
The 90s show had her as she is meant to be, like she was a Nazi hunter with the Wild Pack. Like that was very 616. Ultimate Game obviously had her as like a bounty hunter.
Sable?
She's alright. She's no Black Cat, but I like how she does seem to genuinely see Spider-Man as like a friend.
I like when they were like in the same limo during the assassination plot.
Yeah.
And like Spidey was like, just for the record, like I'm not like a mercenary or some shit like that. I think it was one of the only times where Spidey took money for that sort of thing.
Ooh. I think it's funny how in the comic titled "What If Spider-Man Married the Black Cat?" Black Cat ends up dying, and he instead marries Silver Sable. Like Felicia just can never win.
Actually, even like it's either that or just the writers write her to, not even be a proper character.
Yeah.
No matter what, she's just destined for shit.
Poor woman.
I
could fix it.
She's getting a new series. She's getting a new series thing. Might be already out.
The Black Cat.
Yeah. It might be.
Ooh.
I think it might have been last month or this month.
Oh shit! Yeah. I believe it's already come out, and I'm pretty sure it was shit. Trying to remember. But well.
I hope not. That'd be sad.
It would be. All this and more coming up on Panel Pals. I'm gonna click off Craig. Have you got any final words?
I guess the moral of today's story is don't put on a helmet from Back to the Future. It just doesn't work out.
Do you reckon if she was fitter, she could have got with him? Because he's like, she's no more crazy than Mary Jane.
This Peter's just so oblivious. I think he'd even be like, "What, you like me? What? Nah." And then just like never talk to her again.
Clearly, honesty's the best policy.